to be talking about designing humor, which is sort of an interesting thing, but it goes to some of the discussions about constraints and how, in a certain context, humor is right, in other contexts, it's wrong. Now, I'm from New York, so it's 100% satisfaction. Actually, that's ridiculous because when it comes to humor, 75% is really absolutely the best you can hope for. Nobody is ever satisfied 100% with humor, except this woman. It's my first wife. That part of the relationship went fine. Now let's look at this cartoon. One of the things I'm pointing at is that cartoons appear within the context of the New Yorker magazine, that lovely Kazan type, and it seems like a fairly benign cartoon within this context. They're making a little bit fun of getting older, and even old people might like it. But like I said, you cannot satisfy everyone. You couldn't satisfy this guy. Another joke on old white males, ha-ha, the wit. It's nice, I'm sure, to be young and rude, but someday you'll be old unless you drop dead, as I do. The New Yorker is rather a sensitive environment. Very easy for people to get their nose out of joint. And one of the things that you realize is it's an unusual environment. Here, I'm one person talking to you. You're all collective. You all hear each other laugh and know each other laugh. In the New Yorker, it goes out to a wide audience. And when you actually look at that, and nobody knows what anybody else is laughing at. And when you look at that, the subjectivity involved in humor is really interesting. Let's look at this cartoon. Discouraging data on the antidepressant. Indeed, it is discouraging. Now, you would think, well, look, most of you laughed at that, right? And you thought it was funny. In general, that seems like a funny cartoon, but let's look what online survey I did. Generally, about 85% of the people liked it. 109 voted at a 10, the highest, 10 voted at 1. But look at the individual responses. I like animals. Look how much they like them. I don't want to hurt them. That doesn't seem very funny to me. 2, this person rated 2. I don't like to see animals suffer, even in cartoons. To people like this, I point out we use anesthetic ink. Other people thought it was funny. That actually is the true nature of the distribution of humor when you don't have the contagion of humor. Humor is a type of entertainment. All entertainment contains a little frisson of danger, something that might happen wrong. And yet we like it when there's protection. That's what a zoo is. There's danger, the tiger is there, the bars protect us. We get that sort of fun, right? That's a bad zoo. It's a very politically correct zoo. But it's a bad zoo, but this is a worse one. So in dealing with humor, in the context of the New Yorker, you have to see, where is that tiger going to be? Where is the danger going to exist? How are you going to manage it? My job is to look at 1,000 cartoons a week. But the New Yorker only can take 16 to 17 cartoons. And we have 1,000 cartoons. Of course, many, many cartoons must be rejected. Now, we could fit more cartoons in the magazine if we remove the articles. But I feel that would be a huge loss. One I could live with, but still huge. Cartoonists come into the magazine every week. Average cartoonist who stays with the magazine does 10 or 15 ideas every week. But they're mostly going to be rejected. That's the nature of any creative activity. Many of them fade away. Some of them stay. Matt Diffee is one of them. Here's one of his cartoons. Drew Dernovich, Accounting Night at the Improv. Now is the part of the show when we ask the audience to shout out some random numbers. Paul Nolan.